My brothers and sisters, you are now watching The Gamer 2323, so just forget about the chores you're supposed to do. Put your feet up, get your Kool-Aid, fried chicken, popcorn, get whatever you may need. And I hope you enjoy the video.
Can y'all believe it is June already? Is that not crazy, or is it just me?
Freaking E3 is like a week away. You just can't keep up with time these days, bro. Time is just moving too fast out this sucker. That's all I'm saying, But so I did my predictions for this year's E3 already. If you guys missed that video, there it goes right there. But this is going to be my top 5 most wanted games that I wanted at E3. E3 always has a lot of games and a couple of surprises, but I had to choose between like all of the games that I think are going to be at this year's E3. Which 5 do I want the most? So I chose my list. As always, you guys can choose what top 5 games you guys want to see the most at this year's E3. So let's get straight into this sucker. E3 is like 9 or 10 days away. What are the top 5 games that you guys want the most? Here's mine. So at number 5, I'm gonna go with Battlefield 1. I wanted to see some more. Well, we didn't see any. I want to see some actual gameplay for Battlefield 1. In the reveal trailer, they showed like a second of actual gameplay. So hopefully, and most likely at this year's E3, we'll see some gameplay of Battlefield 1. I must say, I have a lot more interest in the next installment for Battlefield as opposed to the next installment of Call of Duty. My whole thought process right now when it comes to Call of Duty is how can I get this remaster without paying $80 for it? That's literally the only thing I'm thinking right now. But Battlefield, I really have interest in it. I love 3, 4. I didn't get 4 on launch day, so I didn't have to deal with that whole. I'm sure it wasn't as broken as MCC, but I didn't have to deal with the launch for 4, and I didn't buy the game that should have been DLC, as in Hardline. So it's been a couple of years since I played a Battlefield game, so I'm definitely interested in this one this time around. I think this was like 2 E3s ago. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but remember when they were showcasing Battlefield Hardline, and literally during the presentation they said, "Oh yeah, and there is a beta up for this right now. Go download it." Immediately crashed PSN. Like PSN went down so quick. So who knows? They might even drop a beta for Battlefield 1. That'll be cool, But I have a lot of interest in this next Battlefield, so hopefully they show some gameplay for that, and that is why it is at my number 5. Number 4, I'm gonna go with Horizon. Horizon. Gather around the table. We're about to say grace. Close your eyes, suckers. We're saying grace. Put some respect on it. Okay. Dear gaming gods, for we are not worthy of another delay. Hopefully this game does not get delayed. That is my fear, that this game is going to get delayed. I do not want these suckers to walk on stage and be like, yeah, so unfortunately, our fans will not be able to play this game until like early 2017. No, don't put it till 2017, bro. Hopefully, it still comes out this year. Horizon, literally since last year to where they showed that game off at last year's E3, my eyes have been glued on this game ever since then. So Horizon can definitely be a great new IP for the PS4. From a graphical standpoint, Guerrilla Games is one of the best in the game. So Horizon looks great. The gameplay looks great. Freaking you're going against these, I don't know, Decepticons, freaking huge, freaking T-Rex, whatever, but last year's gameplay for this game looked amazing, so hopefully they show some new gameplay for that, and they give us a release date. Hopefully it still comes out this year. That is my fear, that this game is going to get delayed. I'm praying that it doesn't, but so yeah, Horizon is definitely a game I want to see more of at this year's E3. That's why that is at my number 4. All right, number 3. As you can see, my impatience is building. Number 3. I swear, if they don't give us some clarity when we can expect this game, I swear I'm going to recruit like 15 goons from my comment section. And we are going to go to their headquarters and we're going to find the bastards responsible and beat the answers out of these suckers, bro. Listen, Square Enix. Final Fantasy, yeah, I get it. People love it. You know, you got the remake coming out. You know, you got 15 coming out and stuff like that. But why do you treat Kingdom Hearts like it's an orphan child? Like, bruh, just like make us have hope. Like, shed some light on when we can expect Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm not saying you have to give us an official release date. Just shed some light on the progression this game has made. When can we, expect it at least? Like, when can we expect the game to come out? Show us some new gameplay. Give us some more information on the game. That's all I'm saying. Can I please get an amen on that one? Okay. I see you. I see you. So, Kingdom Hearts 3, I mean, with the collections they have coming out, most likely 2.8, and then they'll release like a 2.9 and a half before 3 comes out, so definitely because I didn't play all of the all of the spin-off games of this franchise, so I still have to play some of those. But as far as like the main installments, y'all gotta shed some light. Y'all have to give your fans some clarity on when we can expect Kingdom Hearts 3. Give us some more information, if you will. That's all I'm saying. That's why it's at my number 3. Number 2, and I was trying to choose between this one or this one, like which one would have me like more hyped for. And to be honest, I want both. And I'm sure a lot of people want both, but I had to be like real with myself. Like, if they were to show off this one or this one, which one would get me more pumped? So I said it's gonna be this one. So number 2 is God of War 4. I want to see the reveal of God of War 4. People have been asking for a God of War since the PS4 has launched. I mean, imagine God of War 4 on PS4. That in itself is a pre-order. that alone will make me pre-order the game. You can still go back on PS3 and be amazed at how good God of War 3 aged really well. That game still looks good for a freaking last gen title. So, and the boss fights in that jump, my only concern is what's next for Kratos? What motive would he have to go after some other freaking Greek gods out there? Like that's my only, I don't know where they can take the story, but of course he would have to go after someone else, or unless you just completely just change it, just change up the story. But God of War 4, definitely want to see that. That would definitely be a huge title for the PS4 if they were to show that off. God of War 4 on PS4, yeah, I want to see that. And then there was only one game that if this game gets shown, every game I just mentioned is completely irrelevant. Every single game I just mentioned, scratch that off. Because if this game gets shown, it is going, let's put it like this. If this game gets shown, y'all know which channel to go to. I will be all over that. I'm going to be doing reaction videos, freaking breaking down the trailer, freaking everything, bro. The Last of Us 2. You got dang right I want it. You know what was funny? Some people, they don't want a Last of Us 2. They think the first one, it ended off perfect. They're just like, no. Just leave it alone. That one, it ended the story off perfectly. We don't need a Last of Us 2. Freak that. You mean to tell me if Naughty Dog was to do a Last of Us 2, you know that they're not going to do it just for the sake of doing a Last of Us 2. Like, it's not going to be like, hey, Neil. Yeah, Bruce? I really think we should do a Last of Us 2. Do you realize how much dough we can make off of that junk just by announcing it? You're right, Neil. Let's do it. Like, I don't think it'll go down like that. Like, there needs to be, like, why is The Last of Us 2 even necessary? Like, they would put, like, a lot of work, effort, and thought into why the story for The Last of Us needs to be, you know, carried on. So I don't think it'll just be for like a cash grab. Like, the story would have to make sense. I would personally want it to continue on right where The Last of Us left off. I would still want it to, you know, revolve around Ellie and Joel, you know. But yeah, I mean, you mean to tell me if The Last of Us 2 was a thing, you wouldn't want that? Sucker, you're lying to yourself. Congratulations, you played yourself. you are lying if you are to tell me that you wouldn't be for a Last of Us 2 if it was hypothetically. this is just hypothetically speaking here. Not saying it's gonna be at E3, but if it is, y'all mean to tell me y'all wouldn't want that? Sucker, please. I would be all over that junk. So Last of Us 2, it is rumored to be at this year's E3. You know, they're done with Uncharted, so it's a possibility, man. It's a possibility definitely for The Last of Us 2. So definitely I would want to see that junk, and that's why it's at my number 1. But yeah, that's the games that I want to see at this year's E3. What are your top 5 most wanted games that you want to see at this year's E3? Is it, what's that trash game called? What's that trash game called that people, like, want so bad? Oh, yeah, Red Dead Redemption. Y'all like, what? I'm joking. But is it Red Dead Redemption 2? Is it a game that I did not mention? Let me know what's your top 5 most wanted games down in the comment section below. And as always, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And as always, I greatly appreciate it if you rate the video, my brothers and sisters. It doesn't have to be a thumbs up. It could be a thumbs down, but what I do ask every brother and every sister, wait! So wait, sister! It's just rate the video, my brothers and sisters. E3 is literally, it's here. E3 is here, son.